Lala is one of the best-known characters of the anime, although not the most popular of the anime where it appears is also one very dear to the fans. The series of To Love Are You is one of the most popular anime for fans, but in recent seasons was not also the end of the series disappointed more than one. Lala Satalin Deviluke is one of the main characters in the manga and anime series To Love Ru. She is the princess of planet Deviluke, a cheerful, carefree and extremely good-natured figure. She is a very attractive teenager with long bubblegum pink hair within a hove-style spiral strand protruding from the top of her head. Her eyes are emerald green and her appearance is curvaceous for her age, and this makes them often refer to her perfect figure as the main physical attraction and to highlight her beauty, being this trait inherited directly from her mother Sephi Michaela Deviluke. Lala has also inherited some characteristics of the Deviluke breed, being her most distinctive feature her tail, which extends downwards from the base of her back and which in turn is her greatest weakness, since if she is held tightly or at the slightest physical contact, Lala is quite weakened and immobile. Her tail is long, thin and ends with a heart-shaped spade tip. When she wants to fly, Lala relies on Peak to do so since, unlike her sisters, she does not have her own demon wings. At the beginning of the series she is almost always seen in her suit from her robot. To adapt to life on Earth, Peak transforms into various earthly costumes and adopts on Lala's head as a hair accessory. Likewise, she also buys herself a large amount of earthly clothing for use when Peak is without power. What distinguishes Lala most is her enthusiastic personality and compassionate nature. She is an extremely generous and kind young woman, always willing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need, whether friend or stranger. Her unwavering optimism and positive attitude are contagious, and her ability to find joy in the most mundane situations is truly admirable. Despite being a princess, Lala is surprisingly unassuming and approachable. She is not constrained by the formalities or expectations surrounding royalty, preferring instead to immerse herself in the wonders of the world around her and explore new experiences with an open mind and a brave heart. Her innocence and lack of mischief are as refreshing as her smile, and her playful nature makes her an ideal playmate for friends and strangers alike. As a member of the Deviluke race, Lala possesses superhuman abilities, including enhanced strength, speed and endurance. She can launch lightning bolts from her tail and has a prodigious intellect that allows her to create a variety of extraordinary inventions. Although his inventions often end in chaos, they demonstrate his ability to master technology and science. His voice even has power, as demonstrated when he dispersed a typhoon with a cry of frustration. The relationship between Lala and Rito is the emotional core of the series. What begins as a feigned love soon develops into a genuine and deep bond as both characters grow and develop. Although their love may seem childish at first, Lala shows gradual emotional growth and a deeper understanding of her feelings for Rito as the story progresses. She is the first princess of Deviluke, fruit of the marriage between King Gid Deviluke and Queen Sephi Michaela Deviluke. She has two twin sisters named Nana Asta Deviluke and Momo Belia Deviluke. During her childhood, she befriended a Momorsian of the Momors royal family, whom she unwittingly used as a test subject for her inventions, causing her many annoyances and scares. Lala developed her engineering knowledge by disassembling and reassembling Deviluke army spacecraft as a child. From an early age, she began to create inventions and put them to the test, mainly with Ren and Run, with results often ending in injury or shock. She maintains a close relationship with her father, especially remembering the time he rescued her in Deviluke Forest and carried her back to the palace on his back. Subsequently, he created Peak, a robot suit that allowed her to fly and became her constant companion. Lala, aware of the disputes between Nana and Momo over who was older, was always looking for ways for them to work together to reconcile. As the heir to the Deviluke throne, she faces pressure to marry to ensure the continuity of the line of succession, continually rejecting male suitors. Finally, overwhelmed by this situation, she decides to escape her planet and find freedom on Earth. Although her position as a princess puts her in the spotlight, Lala has an aversion to royal engagements and formalities, preferring to spend her time exploring new worlds and creating unforgettable memories with her friends. Lala has an unbridled passion for earthly food, especially sweets and desserts. Her lack of culinary skills is a constant source of fun and mayhem in the series, with her attempts at cooking often resulting in memorable culinary disasters. Despite her playful and carefree nature, Lala shows moments of seriousness and determination when it comes to protecting her friends and standing up for what she believes in. Her relationship with the protagonist, Deviluke, is a recurring theme in the series, and their mutual affection and deep connection add a layer of sweetness and romance to the story. Thanks to his great intelligence, he has been able to devise a wide range of artifacts for various purposes. However, for the most part, these end up failing, or with other effects, exploding or causing inconvenience to those nearby, especially Rito. A few of Lala's inventions. Peak, robot created by Lala with the ability to shapeshift into any outfit she desires, as well as any design she prefers. D-Dial, high-tech cell phone used by Lala to bring out her other inventions. Pion Warpcoin, bracelet that serves as an emergency teleporter. Go-Go Vacuum Coin, giant vacuum cleaner in the shape of an octopus that can suction with great power. Coin Trace Coin, robot dog that tracks people with its sense of smell. Jaw Warp Coin, toilet-shaped machine that teleports objects. Zabu Wave Coin, turtle-shaped device capable of creating whirlpools in water, although it was used to make waves in a swimming pool. Sway Irika Coin, mechanized dolphin that swims at high speed. Sway Board Coin, mechanized surfboard that glides over the ground and water at high speed. Con Snow Coin, box-shaped creation capable of altering the weather to generate snow. Hero Biro Bath Time Coin, mechanized sphere that distorts space, possibly specialized for a bath. Suk Goggles Coin, special goggles that allow one to see through objects and clothing. Glue Coin, device used to generate an electromagnetic attraction between two objects to hold them together indefinitely. Gyro Cambio Coin, oval-shaped device with two arms on each side, which allows the bodies of the two people holding it to be interchanged. Mirror Shokuin, stick that turns people into underwear. Gon Hoopkuin, similar to Pion Warpkuin, but in the shape of a hula hoop. Go Vacuum Kuin A, similar to an abyssal fish and performs the same functions as its predecessor, with the difference that it has a sensor that scans garbage and is smaller in size. Lala Satalin Deviluke is a complex and fascinating character whose presence lights up the To Love Ru series with her positive energy and wit. While her role may be diminished in To Love Ru Darkness, her impact on the plot and the hearts of the main characters is undeniable. Her journey from a carefree alien princess to a mature and determined young woman is a central element of the narrative, and her relationship with Deviluke adds an additional layer of depth and emotion to the story. The lack of the character in the following seasons is felt as the series progresses, and the character is more like a filler than one of the main characters, and she has a very good character development. The truth is that the character is very forgotten in the series, and the ending that the manga had is not to the liking of most fans, but Lala is a character that to this day the otaku community remembers with much affection. I hope you liked the video. Maybe you learned something new about the character. Although I see it difficult taking into account how many data Lala is on the internet. If you want to bring a video about your waifu, comment it. Do not forget to check the videos of the channel. See you in the next video.